Legal disclaimer. Do not make this trade. Seriously, don't. This video is for educational purposes only and placed by a professional trader from Maverick Trading. Maverick Trading is sponsoring this trading experiment with a $100,000 trading account. To trade for Maverick Trading, you can submit an application for stock, option trader, or currency trader from the link in the video description below.
Happy Friday, Flat Earth Traders. This is Rob, and we are on to trade number 94. What are we doing? Well, 93 times in the past, we have chosen a random stock with a random method, and we are saying, look, we're not putting any emphasis or even any thought into the entry. We're flipping coins, we're doing Scrabble tiles, and what we're trying to prove is you can make money just from good position management. And we're on to trade number 94, and it's going pretty well. Now, this being a Friday, I always like to do things in the news. We already did the Bank of Canada cutting interest rates. We made a trade about Canada, but also just absolutely historic election. Claudia Sheinbaum was elected as the first female president of Mexico. So we're going to do just what we did with our Canada trade. We're going to get all of the stocks that are headquartered or domiciled in Mexico, and we're going to pick one of those at random, and that's going to be our trade. And we're going to use FinViz. Now, if you know any stock that's from Mexico, you can put in, but if you don't know, you can actually always try to type in Mexico and say, okay, here is a stock. You don't want to choose an ETF because that's not going to help you out. But this one, Betterware, New Mexico, and you can see right up here, it tells you it is headquartered or domiciled in Mexico. So we'll click on that, and it's giving us a total of 15 stocks. Now look, we're not going to be able to trade all of these 15 because we have to get rid of the ones under $10, and we want ones that are over 1 million shares. And look at that. That leads us with one, just one. And looks like that made our trade easy because we are going to be trading AMX. Let's go look at a chart. All right, let's put in AMX, daily chart. We will choose our flat earth. Okay, as you can see, AMX has been dropping quite substantially lately, and today is down 3.7%. Now look, I'm looking at this chart thinking, ooh, there's a whole bunch of support right under here. I don't know if I want to be selling it here. Guess what? We don't get to do any of that at Flat Earth. We make this trade. So this is the trade. Right now, the stock is at $17.17, and the current ATR is, it's 0.527, so we'll round up. 0.53 is the ATR. Those are our trade numbers. It is June 7th, 2024. Our stock is AMX. We are going to be short as that 13 EMA is dropping. Current price is $17.17. ATR is 53 cents. So we're going to do a 2x ATR. So that's going to start out at $1.06. That means our initial trailing stop is going to start at 18.23. We just need to go get our position sizing and we can make the trade. But first, let's check in on our account balance. The first step to position sizing is always to get your account balance, and the account balance is $110,546. We put that in right here, $110,546. 1% risk, entry was $17.17. Stop loss was $18.23, and all we got to do is come down here, hit this calculate button, and it tells us we are going to be short 1,043 shares. So pretty simple here, 1,043. Let's go make the trade. AMX is the symbol. Since we are going to be selling short, we're going to hit the sell button first, and it is 1,043 shares. All right, the bid and ask is right stacked on top of each other. I'm going to go 1 penny below the bid. That's going to give me some time to get this trailing stop attached to this order. I'm going to tail the trail, and the trail amount was $1.06. All right, we're going to go ahead and hit submit. And let's see if the trade is filled. Yes, the trade is filled. The trade is filled at $17.15.5. So we follow rounding rules. We round that up. $17.16 is the actual fill price. Trade 94 has been entered. It is AMX short At $17.16, we have our initial 2x trailing stop in. That's done. So there's only two other things we can possibly do. At this point, we are not going to do anything other than be a spectator. Look, you can watch it if you want. I recommend you don't watch it, because you know what happens when you watch it? You start to see things, you start to think things, you start to feel things, and guess what? You end up ruining your position management, because the reason why position management works is that you're consistent. Not because it's smart, not because you're intelligent, not because you're a genius. Guess what? You're none of those things. It works because you're consistent. The only things we're going to do is if we get to a 2x ATR profit, we're going to tighten up that trailing stop a little bit. If we get to a 4x ATR profit, we're going to tighten it up, and that's how you win this game. Look, we're only focusing on exits. Do you realize how powerful of a trader you can be if you make good entries and you have consistent exits? Everyone have a great weekend. Goodbye, everyone.